Hello everybody, that's Dojutsu 3, and today I was doing the second part of preliminaries that I mix of all dojutsu. So guys, I wanted to say a little bit of background info before I do part 2. So some people were kind of confused about Tensegan Sage Mode and normal Sage Mode. Tensegan Sage Mode is for the people that have Tensegan, and it's like a different Sage Mode kind of. And normal Sage Mode is basically gathering, Sage energy. It's completely different from, Tensegan Sage Mode. And people want me to add a dojutsu called like Katsugan or something. And this wouldn't work because Naruto already has the techniques from the Sharingan, and the Katsugan has the same techniques as the Sharingan, so it wouldn't even matter. And also, people wanted me to add Jogan. Jogan really isn't really known at the anime community because it's not really shown a lot. Only in, of course, the manga. But I don't really like to take stuff from the manga. So I'm just gonna let Naruto teleport with the Jogan. And yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoy the background info. And let's roll the intro and see what happens with the what if. So basically guys, last time we left off on when Naruto and Team 7 defeated Zabuza and Haku and let the bridge boulder, of course, go to his destination. And yeah, also Naruto learns how to walk on trees. So yeah, he knew that with Sasuke and Sakura by training of Kakashi. And yep, then Kakashi asked Team 7 if you guys want to join the Chunin exams. Naruto would say yes, same with Sasuke and Sakura. So Kakashi tells them, I will add you to the Chunin exams. So, let's start the Chunin exams, shall we? The first test in the Chunin exams is, of course, the one and only written exams. And of course, Naruto would stop time and copy from Sakura's paper and would know all the answers. And also Naruto could have used also the Byakugan and a lot more. Naruto could have used also like flying Imagine also. So I want to say that. So Naruto passes the written exams of Team 7. So let's talk about the, of course, Forest of Death. This is the best things of this what if. So, in the Forest of Death, at first, Naruto would go to the bathroom, and someone would attack Naruto, but Naruto would body him with the fast fireball jutsu. Then Naruto would tell his teammates that someone attacked me, and that's the code. Sasuke said the code, and everyone knows Naruto wouldn't remember. And then, a big snake would come up, and Naruto would push Sasuke and Sakura, and he would get hit by the snake. Then Naruto says, if I want to survive this, I need to use my Rinnegan now. Naruto starts using his mix of all dojutsu, using his Rinnegan to heal, using his Tensegan to push the snake away. Then Naruto would say, mighty push. And it would push all the trees. And, of course, the snake would go and knocked out. People say, well, you told Naruto only has stop timing and healing from the Rinnegan. Well, yeah, but from the 10 second, he also can pull and push, so I'll just call it mighty push and mighty pull. Then, Orochimaru would come up and starts attacking Team 7. Naruto would be, of course, the bait for Orochimaru. Orochimaru wants Naruto's mixed all dojutsu because it was rare that only the mighty or the mightiest had this. only one guy had this dojutsu, and it was the Sage of Six Paths and his brother. So Itachi wants this dojutsu for himself. So he tries giving Naruto the curse marks. Then Naruto would say, "Mighty pull." He will pull, of course, Orochimaru, and then Orochimaru will extend his neck and give Naruto the curse marks. But Naruto has the 10-9 tails, so the curse marks will just fade away. Then, of course, Orochimaru would say, "I can give Naruto the curse marks, let me try giving Sasuke Uchiha the curse marks." Because to try giving Sasuke the curse mark, but Naruto would say, "Flying Raijin." He will go in the way and say, "Sage mode." Then Naruto goes to Sage mode. He was gathering Sage mode the whole time while in the bathroom. Naruto used Sage mode and punched Orochimaru in the stomach so hard he went flying to the trees. Then Orochimaru would just say, "I'll just send the four-star ninja to attack them and give me Sasuke and Naruto." And Orochimaru would go. So then, Naruto would be knocked out from using his mixed full dojutsu for a long time and using Sage mode for the first time. Of course, Sakura Uselessness will go take Naruto and Sasuke to a place to rest and hide. And Uselessness would put, of course, trash. Guys, Uselessness is Sakura. If you didn't know, I don't know, maybe you're living under a rock. Then, 4 ninja will come up. The sound 4. And then, of course, Sakura will try protecting Naruto and Sasuke, but she will get destroyed so hard. Bro, she gets destroyed. So, then Naruto wakes up and wait for some reason. No one even knows. I'm joking because Sakura got injured. Naruto would use his mix of dojutsu. Hold go to 10-second Sage mode and uses Rinnegan to stop time. He basically shoots a fireball jutsu to one of the sound 4. He will shoot to the other one, Rasengan. The other one with Bojutsu. Then time continues. They got hit by the fireball jutsu, the Rasengan, and with Bojutsu and fireball jutsu, and they will be knocked out. One will survive barely and take his friends and one because they know Naruto would crush them right now. Plus they have Sasuke. Then Sasuke wakes up and he won't really use his curse marks because Sakura isn't in danger at all. So then they finish the Force of Death and yep. Let's talk to the last stage of the Chunin exams, the fighting exams. So basically the fights will be the same. Naruto versus Kiba and Sasuke versus the man that I forgot his name. And Naruto just body Kiba with Flying Raijin and of course Rasengan. Then Sasuke would body his teammates, Sakura would tie with Ino, and everything really happens the same. But then there's the second stage of the exams, but there's a time skip. So this time when Sasuke would learn with Naruto the Chidori and to advance their, of course, Sharingan. Then Kakashi would tell Naruto and Sasuke that you guys will train with me because you both have the Sharingan, or at least Naruto has a mix of it. So, of course, Kakashi would show them the Tsutomi Sharingan. Naruto and Sasuke would be interested in learning that, but Sasuke wouldn't learn that. So, the 1 month time skip, basically, Sasuke and Naruto, or at least Naruto would learn that Chidori. Same with Sasuke. Naruto would also learn the Tsutomi Sharingan in both eyes. Sasuke would learn the Tsutomi in both eyes. And they would get a great power-up from the taijutsu. But Naruto would finish 1 week early because he had the shock clones and he can train faster. So Naruto the 1 week would just go and eat ramen. But then he sees Jiraiya, and Jiraiya tells him about his training and Naruto accepts. Then Naruto goes with Jiraiya and there's the summoning jutsu and how to take Karma's chakra. Naruto wouldn't learn the Rasengan or anything because Naruto already knows that. And of course Jiraiya knows that Naruto has the Rasengan and the Sage mode. So he wouldn't really have anything to let Naruto learn. So then Jiraiya would tell Naruto, you can go and train with your friends or just go and rest. So Naruto would have 4 days left to train and do anything. So Naruto in the 4 days would learn how to open his Sage mode or gather Sage power or like Leaf power, whatever you wanted, faster. So Naruto can activate Sage mode in 1 minute. It used to took him 5 minutes, now 1 minute. I know in 4 days it's pretty fast, but I'll just say that. So Naruto would go to the Chunin exams and he would have his fight with Neji. Naruto would fight Neji, and when the fight starts, Naruto would stop time. Naruto would say Rasengan. He would gather Sage energy, and then Naruto returns or continues time. Naruto would say Rasengan. He would shove the Rasengan into Neji and knock him out for a while, he will destroy Neji. Then Neji would say, how did you defeat me so fast? Then Naruto says, teamwork is key to success. Then, of course, Neji changes his ways and Sasuke would fight with, of course, the one and only Gaara, and Gaara would go berserk. When Gaara goes berserk, of course, the fight with the sand and the leaf would happen. So Sasuke and Naruto would go on full Gaara, same as Sakura. But Sakura would be behind. Then Naruto would search and gather Sage power. And he would tell Grandma, give me some chakra, because he stopped time for 1 minute and it takes him all his chakra almost. I know it's like we're saying, oh no, that's a lot, but stopping time for 1 minute and not even really advancing his winning on that much is pretty draining. So Naruto would get Ninetales power from, of course, the Ninetales, and he'll be a lot stronger. Then he goes and sees Sasuke getting bodied by Gaara. Then Gaara wants to kill Sasuke in the finishing blow, but Naruto would come in their way and say, Rasengan! And he would shove it to Gaara. Then Gaara would go to his half Shikaku state, and Naruto would say, now it's Chidori! Then his other hand would be the Rasengan. Then Naruto would say, now both combinations, Rasen Chidori. We shove it to Gaara and knock him out. Naruto learned this jutsu while training. He wanted to infuse his Chidori and Rasengan, but of course there's a catch to it. Naruto would take a lot of chakra out of him to do this move, because the Chidori and Rasengan takes a lot of chakra out of him. And then Sasuke would tell Naruto, how did you do this, Naruto? Like, you're insane. Then Naruto would say, I know. And then, of course, everything really happens the same. So then Jiraiya would come to Naruto and tell him, if you go with me, you can learn a couple of new jutsus. Or no, I can let you master Sage Mode. Naruto would be excited because the Sage Mode is kind of bad because he didn't really train for it, he just got it. So, then Jiraiya and Naruto would go on a trip. Then Naruto or Jiraiya would tell Naruto to go to in the apartment and he will go very soon to start training with Naruto. Then Naruto would go to the apartment. Then minutes later, he gets a knock at the door. Naruto would use his mix of all dojutsu and use one of its abilities, the Byakugan, and would see through the door and see that it's two chakrans, huge one. It's Itachi and Kisame. Then Naruto would say instead, what should I do? Let me use my 10-second Sage Mode and maybe use Kurama's chakra. Naruto would use, of course, 10-second Sage Mode and tell Kurama, kill me chakra now! The stupid that might kill me. Kurama would be kind of hesitant because as he thinks it's Naruto, if Naruto dies, of course the Mantles dies also. So the Mantles would give Naruto chakra. And then Naruto busts in the door. And of course the apartment will blow up. Then Naruto would say, who are you? What you want? Then Itachi and Kisame would say, we need the beast inside you. Naruto would get mad and stop time. Naruto would shove a Rasengan into Kisame and Itachi. Then time continues, and of course Kisame went flying to the ground, same with Itachi, but they're not really injured so much. Then Naruto would tell Kurama, you need to lend me so much chakra for this fight. You look pretty strong. And then Kurama gets a flashback from Madara, saying Itachi lets him see Madara. Then Kurama would give Naruto so much chakra, Naruto can use his two-tailed state. Then, of course, Kisame would use his sword to absorb the chakra, when Naruto would dodge and say, and now, Rasen Chidori! He would shove it to Kisame and knock him out cold. Then Itachi would attack Naruto, and Naruto, using his old dojutsu, wouldn't get in a genjutsu because he has old dojutsu or a mix of all of them. Then Naruto would dodge and say, now, fire yourself, fireball jutsu. Then, of course, Itachi dodges and he would take Kisame and go. Itachi could have easily beaten Naruto, but Kisame was knocked out and he didn't really have a lot of chakra, so he wanted to save Kisame. So that's why Sasuke wouldn't know about it because he was late and they left. They weren't really so much there. Then, of course, Jiraiya would come and Naruto would explain what happened. Then Jiraiya would go to the place where they can train with Sage Mode. Then Jiraiya would start letting Naruto train with Sage Mode for a little bit. And then he would tell Naruto, let's go and get Tsunade to be the 5th Hokage. Then they will go to a bar and fight Tsunade there. Then Jiraiya would ask Tsunade if he wants to be Hokage. And Naruto would see, but there isn't any answer. Then Tsunade would say something like the Hokage is trash. It's no use. Then Naruto gets mad and wants to attack Tsunade. And Tsunade tells Naruto he wanted to take it outside. Then Naruto would say yes. And then Naruto would start building up as Naruto's chakra. Of course, Tsunade can feel the power. Then Naruto would say, "Tatsei got Sage Mode!" And would attack, of course, Tsunade. Tsunade is not noticing Naruto. Naruto going behind Tsunade, kicking up. Then Naruto would say, "Now, multi-shock clones." It does 100 shock clones. And 3 of them would say, "Wasa and Chidori." And they all stabbed Tsunade. But it was a clone. Then Tsunade from behind would catch Naruto in the head and shove him to the ground. And then Tsunade wants to go for that punch, but Naruto would dodge and say, "Now, Fire Style, Fireball Jutsu." And will choose it to Tsunade's face, and she'll go to the ground. Then Naruto will say, "Multi-shock clones." He does over around 200 shock clones and will attack Tsunade. Tsunade would destroy all the shock clones. And Naruto got from up and says, "Now, mighty pull." He pulls Tsunade and says, "Rasen Chidori." And he shoves it to Tsunade's stomach. But then Tsunade, using his great young abilities, and tells Naruto, "I will go and be the Hokage." And then she goes with them to be the Hokage. And yeah guys, that's the video here. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video because it was a long one. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next anime content or Naruto content. Bye!